Hi, Bill. I'm sorry this is delayed. I would have put it up sooner. I've not been feeling very well. And I just hope I can get through this, post this. I just wanted to say that I was sorry to hear that your mother passed on and the circumstances in which she did. Doing what's right is so easy, and I know that you know that. It's so easy, and I don't understand why most people don't just do what's right. You know, ironically, right before I saw your video, I was talking to somebody who told me that someone who was hired to take care of her mother was supposed to pay the life insurance policy and never did, and it lapsed. So her mother lost her life insurance policy. Thank you for putting up the video to inform, to educate, to help others. Hoping that they avoid the situation that your family, that you found yourself in. It should never have happened. It should never have happened. So many things happen that should never happen. And they just keep going on. And things are getting worse. I had to put down my dogs today. I'm not feeling well. So, I haven't been feeling well for a long time. And I'll post another video explaining in more detail why but I know that you know that we're facing a lot of evil today. And that's what it is. I'm not going to call it anything less than. I should never have been brought to a place where I finally felt I had no option. I should never have been brought to feeling like I can't go on because of my health, because of my circumstance. I know it's a matter of consciousness, and so many people are stuck in a level of consciousness where they're not seeing what they're doing. You know, I'm not a Christian or anything for that matter, outside of the truth. That's my higher power, is truth. But I've heard it said before by others, they say something in the Bible, they know not what they do. That's hard. Because when you do have a consciousness, when you can see what they're doing, and it's overwhelming, because it's so clear that what they're doing is wrong. It's wrong. It's clear, it's obvious. You wonder how it is that they can't see it. And even if they do see it, then you really wonder, how can they participate in it? How can they participate? How come they're not screaming against it? And I'm talking about what you were talking about in your video, and I'll post the link to your video below for anybody who watches this video and doesn't know what I'm talking about. But so many people are doing things that are causing such great suffering in the world. And I know that it's because they're so dissociated and disintegrated, and they don't even know who they are, what they're doing, dissociated from their feelings, shut off. I mean, there's so many things that I can say about it, but unfortunately, when you're not cut off, when you are an integrated human being, seeing everything that's happening today, listening to other people's experiences who are really hurting and suffering, and living your own experience, it's hard. It's very painful. I sometimes wish I were one of those cut off people still. You know, my sister once told me years and years ago that her son, Scott, when she was watching a movie with him, I think it was Happy Feet? I don't know, Happy Feet, I think. And her son, Scott, was crying and crying and crying because some animal got hurt, or I don't know what, but he was feeling for the animal, and my sister said she was worried he would become like me. Her son would become like me. Because I feel there's an awful lot of people like my sister who don't feel, don't have compassion, and don't care. Putting up this video to let you know I care. I heard what you said. Just wanted to tell you that I'm sorry for the loss. And for having to go through such a horrendous experience. No one should have to go through that. No one should have to go through so much of what they go through. And it's so senseless. so needless. And it's so incredibly painful. Doing the right thing. Just do the right thing. Why don't people do the right thing? My thoughts are with you. Have a Merry Christmas. Or a Happy Holiday. Be well.